Mr. Karthikeya N.A. from Festo India Pvt Ltd for application engineering. So he is engaged in sensoric and proportional technologies for around a decade. Coming from an engineering background, he has a master's degree in automation and robotics from Dormund University Germany. Mr. Karthikeya has experience in working with BeardShell Ltd and also with Ashok Lal feedback devices and controls as sales engineer and various more organizations. Mr. Karthikeya will deliberate upon energy efficient ideas for manufacturing. So delegates, let's welcome Mr. Karthikeya.
Energy efficient ideas for manufacturing. Therefore, if you see means in any industry, the need of the hour is to reduce the carbon footprint and also to save energy. Therefore, in Festo, we have an innovative pneumatic system wherein you have pressure sensor, flow sensor, and the communication module along with the safety device where you can integrate directly onto the air preparation line itself. We'll start with a small video so that you can understand how it can be incorporated in real time. It is on the machine level. Therefore, if you go to any industries, you have electricity and also pneumatics. Therefore, if you see there are various processes, now we have added intelligence to the monitoring system. Therefore, when you start in the start of the day, we are adding intelligence to the air preparation module. Therefore, you can get parameters like pressure, flow, consumption, and switch off, and also IOs. In terms of leakages also, it can intimate. Therefore, on the air preparation line itself, we are attaching this module. Therefore, when you start, when the production starts, you have a higher flow rate and you are monitoring the pressure level also. As it gradually increases and you are about to switch off or you have to stopping the process, your flow will reduce and we are also monitoring the flow. Therefore, you can also define when the flow is come to a minimum level, normally if you see means your flow should be zero whenever you stop your operations. But if there are leakages, then you have flow continuously happening. It will be detected by the flow sensor and automatically it will shut off. And this helps you in air saving. And also, when you come the next day, when you start the cycle, you can also pressurize to the predefined level. Therefore, we are having condition monitoring continuously for flow, pressure, consumption. Therefore, now the need, as I said, you have to reduce carbon footprint and also you have to digitize your process and also increase the safety level. The module units helps us to have different functionalities like MS6, C2M, E2M and D2M. Here you have pressure, flow and pressure regulation, whereas in the other two you have only pressure measuring and flow measuring and pressure switching functionalities. As I said, as you have seen in the previous video, we have three core functionalities. One is auto shut-off functionality and another is automatic leak detection and also to take the data to the cloud. And here we have different interfaces depending upon the PLC. Therefore, it can be used as a slave module to the master PLC. And in case of C2M, instead of completely shutting off the module, we can give standby pressure. In certain applications, you need a standby pressure. You cannot shut off completely for critical applications. And also, as an OEM, you can add as an add-on package and also after sales service of the machine. And it helps him to as a market innovative leader. For end users, it is reduce energy consumption, reduce carbon footprint, green company. If you see on the functionalities, automatic pressure regulation, pressure detection, leakage, then you can have additional modules also. In process monitoring, it is flow, total consumption and output pressure and drop in pressure. Modularity you can extend to safety modules and also to your input-output extensions. It depends upon the functionality of the process, whether you need complete shutdown or you have to handle a standby pressure. Based on that, you have to use the modules, select the modules. Here you can see in the normal operation, you have the normal flow operation. And when the machine is standby, we can predefine the time where it continuously monitors and after that it completes close off. It shuts down, and if you have a predefined pressure, we can also define the standby pressure to be given to the process. And when you are starting the process, there is a soft start valve integrated inside the system, which will gradually increase the pressure to the predefined pressure level. And in case of other modules, you have whenever the predefined time is reached, it will automatically cut down and it will not allow air. And when you want to start the process, again it starts the operation. Your normal pressure and the normal flow goes to your process. Therefore, if you take industries like body in white, there are different pressure zones. Therefore, we can use a combination for a higher pressure and a lower pressure with the same communication module, and we can attain the same functionalities. Similarly, in machine tool builders, where in milling, turning and grinding machines, where we have to monitor the pressure, flow, consumption. As I said, the entire thing, normally if you see, you have only an on-off valve and a pressure regulator. Now with this intelligence, you can add this module along in the air preparation line along with the safety module. In case of emergencies, the upstream air can be dumped immediately when you have an emergency button. Therefore, the safety valve will take care of this functionality. You can go up to E level class, safety level. And since the data is being sent to the cloud, you can also make your own dashboards wherein you can see your pressure, flow, consumption, and your total savings. You can also see hourly, daily, and yearly basis, monthly basis also on the cloud. And also you can add analytics to the thing so that you know how much the machine has consumed. And if you see on the leak detection, normally if you see at different pressures, if you have variation in the orifice diameters, it is all nothing but leakages based on the geometry of the leak. Maybe it is from tube or from leakages of welding. In such cases, you can see how much is the flow rate, and if you are able to save, if you are able to monitor and stop all these leakages, you can have on the increased in pressure and also reduced in carbon footprint. We have done a case study for 300 cylinders in body in white, where we have taken a cylinder diameter of 63, stroke length 40 mm, 6 bar, and if there is any leak, and if you are saving 10% in the leakage by this thing, you are saving per year almost 1,26,000 rupees. In terms of carbon footprint, 15 tons of carbon footprint you are saving per annum. These modules can be software, can be parameterized via software itself, where you can define different pressure units and the time of shutting off the valve. And you can also see via the software itself what is the pressure, flow, and consumption which has happened to the process. And also you can give control enable signals from your external inputs also. On the energy efficiency modules, on the USB part, it is a modular system with intelligence, and also you can directly use on your existing air preparation units. The system can be used as a slave module to your existing master PLCs, and you have cloud connectivity. Thank you.